Hi everyone, Cheryl here today, and today we're going to be doing a Christmas page, two-page layout. So I guess the first thing I'm going to do is kind of go over with you what I have and what I've cut. I've prepped pretty much I tried to prep everything, and then we'll just kind of go over the colors and what paper I use. So the paper collection I use, we'll start with that first. This is called Be Merry by American Crafts. It's an old collection. It came out in 2014, you guys. I do keep it in a sleeve, and I kind of, when I cut files, what I do is I kind of put what things I want to use with them, and then I kind of stack them against my work area so I can, when I grab the file, I'll just go through and pick the paper pack. So that's kind of how I do things. And then the next thing I did was to pick the paper for this layout. I wanted something a little different with the colors. I've done before where I've done this kind of blue color with red, and I've done it with pink. And so I was pulling through the paper and I really loved the dots. And there was a few others that I picked out from this collection that I really liked a lot. And I almost went with the gingham, but it was so busy on the page that I ended up picking this one. There's other papers in this collection. I'm going to use them for something else. But so the first thing I did was I kind of took the colors and all of them while they were 12 by 12. I'm going to move these out of the way really quick. And I just laid them. I grabbed some colors. I had grabbed a blue and a red, and I had grabbed the black. And I just took them and laid them out and tried to figure out what I wanted where. And what I'll do is I'll kind of just do like what I'm doing right now. And just even with them being 12 by 12, I just try to get an idea of where I'm going with it. And I really liked the red with the red. And I will take my pieces. So if you're using SVG pieces that you've pieced together, you can also lay those out. You could also come in with a border to break this up. I didn't do that. I mean, I guess I could have grabbed like the candy canes and brought those in, but I actually just like it, just simple like it is. So that's what I'm doing. So now I'm going to give you the measurements on how I cut this. A lot of times I'll do a 1-inch strip for the border. So for this one here, it's 3 different design papers. And again, that's Be Merry. This one's by American Crafts. And it came out in like 2014. So the first thing I want to do is I need this red. We'll start with that. The red. So you're going to need for a 2-page, this one's peppermint. You're going to want this 12 by 12. So you'll need 2 of those. Well, actually, you'll need 3 because you'll have your mats too. So we want to make sure these are 12 by 12. And so that looks good. So I have my 12 by 12 red. And let me grab the other one. I have it behind me. And this one will cut 12 by 12. So you'll need 3 reds because you're going to want 2 12 by 12. And 1 to cut your photo mats. And so you can just set that one aside. So this black here is, I believe this came from Paper Temptress. So the other one was Peppermint by Bazzill. And so this black came from, it's a smooth Paper Temptress. And we're going to cut this one 11 3/4 by 11 3/4. Okay, and so that one's gonna go just like that. And let me cut the other one too, so we could at least have everything ready. Now, I did not put my score tape on the back of this, so I'm going to we'll do that together. Okay, 11 3/4. That one should be right. All right, so we're going to start with layering these two first. I'm not adding sewing to this. My goal for July, Christmas in July, was to get 20 single page or 10 double page layouts done. And so this is the last one, you guys, that I need for that goal. And so I'm just going to add that. So I used a 1/2 inch. I mean, you can use, I think this one's like 5/8. So this one here is the 1/4. Now you could always add a little glue if you want. I go through a lot of score tape. Okay, so we can press these down, and then we're going to use a stiletto and just pick these right up. Now, I wanted to kind of tell you what I like to do. So I'm going to show you so you can kind of see. So if I leave this score tape and not add a little glue, if once I start to set it down, it's going to stick. And then I have to rip it up. So what I like to do to be able to move things is I'll add just a bead. You know, not a whole lot. And it doesn't matter if it gets on this score tape because we're going to press that in. But this is going to give me, make it easier so I can move this. So I always start at the bottom, and hopefully I don't mess this up. And I try to just get it where I can see, and I think, oh, see, that one's already down right here. Yeah. Oop. See, I'm going to have to rip it up. So, oh yeah, right up there, it stuck a little bit more. So we have to try it again. Sorry, you guys. Let me get a little more. So if I would not have had that glue, I would have had a really hard time trying to get this up. And I kind of have to work fast with this. So hopefully I can get it this time. So if I don't center, there we go. I'm thinking that'll work. Okay, we're good on that. I'm pleased with this one right here. Okay, so we have that one down. Okay, so the measurements on these pieces here I'm going to give you. We're going to actually cut them together, and I did prep them a little bit, and I'm so thirsty. Sorry, you guys. So this middle piece here, I wanted it pretty big since I'm going to have a train on here, and I want the photo mats. So this one here is 8. It's going to be 8 by 11.5. So I already have it. I just need it at, oh, and I may have put the score tape too close. So let's see if I can cut this side. Oh yeah, I put that score tape way. Well, I may be adding more. I think I'm gonna just be cutting it off. I didn't even think about that, you guys. So I'm gonna add one more piece. So this needed to be 11.5 by 8. Let's see, it's on this side. We'll just add a little piece right there. Okay. So that's gonna go right there. So this one again is 8 by 11.5. The bottom one is gonna be 1.5 by 11.5. So let me pull this tab up really quick. So I should be able to cut that. That should be 11.5. Okay, so that looks good. So that one's gonna go down here at the bottom, and then we'll kind of just stack, you guys. This one here needs to be cut down to 11.5. And this one goes up here at the top. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and build this really quick and then we'll move on. So again, I'm going to add a little bit of glue. Now, I guess if you didn't want to go through a lot of the score tape, you could just do a little more glue. I find that this score tape holds for years. So does the red tape. And the score tape I get from Really Reasonable Ribbon. So I'm going to kind of get this where I'm thinking it looks good. And I think that looks good to me. So I'm going to give that a nice press. Okay. And so that one's down. Now this one here, we have this one prepped as well. Let me grab the little stiletto. And then we can just... Oh, and I hope I deleted that other video because my phone, for some reason, I bet I didn't. Ah! Okay, we're going to have to make this one pretty quick here. So, I forget about that. I'm working on a phone. It's like, ah! Okay. So, that one I just did pretty easy. Okay. And then the Merry Christmas. This one goes up at the top. I want a little bit of glue there and a little bit on that edge. And I got to make sure it's facing the right way. Okay. And then that, see, that came out real easy. All right. So we're going to go ahead and add our white dots. Hopefully this one will work. I figured I'd just kind of go over the whole page. And then we're going to just do the other page just like this if I have time. I'm almost thinking, you guys, that I may only get this one done. So I'm not going to be adding the thickers for the year on this. And usually if I want the year, I'll add some thickers, but I'm not even sure what year I'm doing. So I think it's going to be 2023. But who knows? I may change my mind. So it's best that I just do that later once I've printed the photos. Okay. So I'm just adding some black dots. I like the way they stand out, or black dots, white dots on the black cardstock. Sorry, you guys. And then I'm going to give you the matte size. So a lot of times my matte sizes are a lot smaller than what I cut them this time. So this time for here, and let me get a drink really quick. Okay. So normally I cut the matte smaller. They're usually like 5 1/4 or 5 1/2. These are actually 6 by 4 1/2 for the black. So you're going to need 4 of that size. And then for the red, I did 5 3/4 by 4 1/4. Let me just make sure. 4 1/4 by 5 3/4. Sorry, you guys. So 5 3/4 by 4 1/4. And then these are 1 inch strips by 5 3/4, and one will be 4 1/4. Because 4 1/4. Whoops, let's cut that end off. 4. I think that's what I said. 4 1/4. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get these matted. And the little train that I'm using is the treasure box one. I have 2 videos that should be up for that. Well, one of them may not be up till Friday, I think. Well, it depends if this goes up tomorrow. But anyway, so I put the score tape on the back of this one. And we're just going to Get that pressed down. We don't need a lot on these. And then I've got the score tape already prepped on the back, you guys. So I just grab whatever so you could tell. And then we'll just grab these really quick. Okay, so those are ready to go. Just like, oops, I think they go this way for Santa because the train. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the dots on this one as well. And then we'll put the little strip on. This page should come together pretty quick. So I'll probably add my tag. I don't know. I may add it now. And then, like I said, the thickers. I was going to bring them in here and kind of pick. But then I thought, well, I'm not sure on the year. So, okay. So there's one. And see, I like the way that looks. Just get those on. And I have so many other Christmas files, you guys, that I've bought and that I've cut out and that I need to put together. So, okay, so we have those ready for these. And I'm just going to actually glue these right on using, this is the Art Glitter Glue. Same glue I've been using. I know I forgot to tell you guys, so. There we go. So that looks good. I love the little hint of, instead of using the whole sheet, I just did the strip across the bottom, and that way I can use that paper on something else as well. Whoops. Since I only took the 2 inches off for, you know, one for this and then one for the other side. Okay. We are now ready. So Santa goes here, and I didn't put his glitter on, darn it. Oh, shoot, you guys, let's see. Okay, so that's snow. Oh, let's just use the, what I have out. Oh no, I put it away. I think I'm going to use just the Flower Soft. So what I want to do is get these on really quick. So I'm just going to add these. And when I add the photos to them, I'll do the same thing. So I'm going to put it right about like that. Okay, and then we'll just add this one. So when I add the photos, I just put a little score tape on those. So since this will be ready, I kind of just want it like that. Okay, so we are, okay. So we're ready to get him on. The only problem is I'm going to put the score tape on the back. Let me get that on here. So I'm going to put, okay, so this is the back of this. Cute little design. All right. Oh, I should have done that earlier. Darn it. You know what? I wonder if I should just leave it. I'm going to leave it. If I want to come in with something later, I may. Okay. So for the first page, I'm using these 2 pieces. And I was thinking I would want a little tag with him. So let me see if I'm going to use one of these because I want to be able to journal on this. Now, the other thing I do, I'm going to show you really quick, is I use these tags on the back side, and I do all my writing, and I put it right up at the top, which I can do right now. And then I'll come in and I'll write all our names, where they were taken at, the pictures, and what we were doing, and so on. And so let me slide those off really quick. So just up at the top. And that way I figured when my great grandkids or grandkids or whoever sees them and has to separate the albums, they can all do that and they'll see the writing and know exactly who was who and so forth. Okay, so we're going to just add these guys on. And I guess if I want to add some stickles, that's probably going to be my best bet for this. Whoop. So we're just going to get these on. Okay. Cute. And then I was thinking a little tag right here, maybe. It says Santa. And then I can do the journaling on there, you guys. Okay, so that's what I'm going to use. Okay. And then we're going to be done. And then we'll just continue this on with the next page. And I think I had it like that because you want to be able to see. Okay. And we're almost done. And then I'm just going to show you the other ones that will go. I think that's super cute. But it leaves room so I can journal right here. And so we've got our page done. And so this is the one page. The other page, you guys, is going to have, I'll just show you super quick. And then once I show you the album, that won't be probably till next week. So I did the same thing. The mats and everything are going to be cut the same. And then on this one, it's just going to be these three at the bottom. Same layout, you guys. We're just going to follow it straight over. So I gave you all the measurements if you want to do this page. And so I do hope you enjoyed my video today. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos, please subscribe. And that way you'll be notified. And if you have any questions or comments, you can drop those below. I'll try to put the information in the box, in the description box. And thanks for stopping by. Have a good day.